Starters versus relievers. How do you manage their cycles differently? Okay, so I think this, again, some nuance here. So when we're talking about starters versus relievers, obviously there's a couple of main differences. One is the frequency of their usage during the season. Two is the volume within a game. And three tends to be the intensity of every single throw. And so I think as we get into the season and close to the season, the preparation differs more. In our early offseason, how different are starters and relievers? Not very, right? We're going to individualize certain things based on the guy in front of us, but in terms of them being a starter versus a reliever, how much of a difference does that make? Not much at all. As we get closer to the season, what does it look like? It looks like they're going to have their high intensity days a little bit more frequently, right? They're going to have lower doses of these things. And then within the season, their model is put together a bit differently in terms of what the microcycle looks like. Starter, at the college level, you're throwing once every 7 days. If you're at the professional level, generally you're once every 5 days. So you have this kind of set schedule for the most part, especially if you're one of the three main guys. If you are a reliever, it's much more up in the air than that. So for a starter, if we know you're the Friday guy, we can very easily build your microcycle and it doesn't change much, save for rain delays and things like that. For relievers, it has to be much more flexible. It has to be if this, then this, right? And they're going to have to be more willing to, in some cases, get a lift in after a game. Things along those lines. So that's how that stuff differs, especially in season. Again, leading up to the season, how that kind of frequency of touching that intensity works. Certainly the volume of their kind of pens and high intensity days will differ a little bit, but early in the off season, not very different.